There are women that will guilt their sons into being their husbands. So then the child becomes her twisted desire. She will manipulate the son into being responsible for her instead of encouraging him to start his own family and be responsible for his wife and his children. So then she'll most likely dislike every woman he gets involved with, and she'll even try to sabotage the relationship. When the focus is off of her, she will guilt and shame him into putting the focus back onto her.
That's why so many men now are backless. They don't have no backbone to themselves, because these women that are raising them first and making them little simps, little, weak betas, little feminine, abominations or whatever, or feminized abomination, I should say, and so forth. And then eventually now it's to the point where now they're going to want to marry their own sons and commit, the abominable sin where they sleep with their own sons. Disgusting. That's why a lot of these dudes can't really please the woman that they're on, because their mother's on their mind all the damn time, or their mother's nagging them about something, to go do this, to go do that. She's in competition with his lady or his wife or his, fiance or whatever. And he doesn't recognize that, listen, you got to cut that cord. That umbilical cord has been, hanging on you for a little too long. Don't forget about your mom. No, I'm not saying completely forget about your mother, but your mother needs to be second now. Because you sleeping, you're one with this woman. You can never be one with your mom.
You're having him feeling guilty if he strays, if he doesn't do this, if he doesn't come to her beck and call. Remember, her son is her husband. This is emotional incest. I can guarantee that he will be emotionally damaged, if not emotionally bankrupt. This Jocasta Jezebel spirit is a gluttonous spirit. He's selfish. He's jealous. Your own son. You'll think everything he has belongs to her. And see, the girlfriends are the mistresses because she's the wife. And he will have learned that this concept is true. So run, because he will be fully committed to his mama, his incestual wife. Some do this to their daughters too. Good luck.
There's so much talk about a high value man. Let me tell you what a high value man is. And it has nothing to do with his income. A high value man is someone who knows who he is. Like, he knows who he is. He has a great relationship with himself. He is a man of integrity. He has great character. He has drive, ambition, and he has a vision for his future. He has a great relationship with himself. He loves himself and he's confident. Now, this man, in relation to his woman, he provides his woman with a safe place for her to unpack all her stuff. Now, I'm not talking about the stuff that's in her suitcase. I'm talking about the stuff that she carries around with her every day. She goes through at work, things that happens to her, issues, struggles, those things. He provides a safe place for her to unpack. And he does this because he's not only self-aware, but he is emotionally intelligent. He can pick up on cues.
Now, for the most part, I agree with everything that she's saying right now, but she, with all this emotionally intelligent crap, that's nothing but, little shaming titles. But overall, I understand what she's saying. I agree. But she failed to mention one thing, that this high value man has options. If you don't act right, you will be replaced in a second, only because that man has options. A woman needs to know she can't be toiling around. She can't be fooling around with this man. He will drop her and sub her out real quick. That also will keep that woman acting correct and on her P's and Q's and make sure she does everything she's supposed to do. And don't play these little mind games, these little crap that he's emotionally intelligent. What, am I supposed to be reading your damn mind now? That's that kind of crap we want women to cease from doing. We're not magicians.
He has the mental capacity, the depth to understand his lady because he learned his lady. He's smart enough to learn her.
I would advise every man to keep their eyes on their woman, to definitely learn that woman, learn her trait, learn her behavior, learn her patterns, because eventually she will switch on you, because these broads are hypergamous, most of them. So you better sleep with one eye open. Don't be just trusting them for whatever. You better learn her behavior, because eventually that's how you're going to catch her when she's slipping.
For a long time, I used to say, I wish I was a man. I wish I was a man, because it's like we go through periods, we go through births, we go through changes of our body. You know what I'm saying? We go through emotions, we go through so much. And it's like most men don't go through half of the stuff we go through. And it's like, oh my God, I wish I was a man. Y'all don't go through anything. Until you do your research, until you honestly learn a man, until you try to understand a man, you know what I'm saying? That's when you realize you might not want to be no man.
I personally have never met a woman in my lifetime that would last maybe a few days or maybe even a few weeks in our shoes without it driving them crazy or I mean, matter of fact, even look at that lady that did that little project of hers and then she ended up unaliving herself. I mean, it's facts. Y'all really don't know what y'all want. Y'all the one that got it good. All right? Because y'all couldn't take the weight of the world on y'all back, especially being a black man. It's even 10 times worse than these other nation dudes.
You know what I'm saying? Because they go through so much. You know, go through so much, but us as women, it's not making it no better. And that's why I'm telling you, this society, these people don't want, they don't want these black men in these homes. You know what I'm saying? They want us to hate these men. They want us to hate them. You feel me? They want us to hate them. They want us to despise them. That's why half of us grew up despising men now, because our mother taught us, or our peoples taught us how to despise a man, how to not to respect a man. You know what I'm saying? My grandfather taught me how to never want from a man. You know what I'm saying? And these are his words. To never want from a man. And he taught me how to change a tire, how to change oil, how to build stuff, how to do so much stuff, whatever case is, and not allow a man to be a man. You know? But again, he's trying to protect me. But sometimes protection is sometimes we go overboard. You know what I'm saying? We kind of affecting them more than protecting them. You know, my grandmother taught me how to never ever tell a man everything. Just tell him little bits and pieces. I'm telling him every single thing. How to be numb. You know what I'm saying? And now I don't know how to open my mouth and tell a man how I feel. I'm learning now, but I'm just saying, like at age 30, that's when I'm kind of learning now. But yeah, like now I say I don't want to be a man because it's hard. But I'm learning and I'm willing to make it easier for men. Because now I praise y'all. I swear, because I don't want to walk in y'all's shoes at all. And I know it's scary, because it's scary for me to even think about it. You know, so I appreciate y'all. I'm sorry, the screen went off. I appreciate y'all, and I care for y'all, and I respect y'all, and I apologize, and I hope and pray that a lot of women will learn about men and talk to men and understand men more. I root for y'all, and I love y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing and being strong. I love y'all.